Most Kundli rejections are audit failures. Everyday marriages are rejected before conversations begin, before compatibility is tested, before two people are even heard. The reason sounds harmless. The Kundliyan did not match. Today, I am not questioning Jyotish. I am questioning how it is applied. I am Mukul Trehan, and today I am acting as the auditor. Let me state the conclusion up front. Most Kundli rejections are not astrological conclusions. They are audit failures, failures of process, failures of controls, failures of accountability. Now let me show you why. Guna Milan was never designed to be a verdict. It was designed as a risk indication tool. In any audit compliance system, scores tell you where to look deeper. They do not decide outcomes. But today, a number becomes a final judgment. Context disappears. Human understanding is outsourced to arithmetic. A diagnostic tool is being used as a decision authority. That is an audit failure. Now let us talk about dosh. Dosh were never verdicts. They were alerts. In risk governance, a flag triggers investigation. It does not mandate rejection, but modern practice converts alerts into bans. Indicators are treated as conclusions. That is another audit failure. Every serious risk system requires compensating controls. In Kundli matching, those controls already exist. Individual chart strength, dasha timing, mitigating planetary influences. These controls are well documented. They are taught, they are known, and yet they are ignored in execution. A risk flagged without testing mitigation is not analysis. It is negligence. Let me give you a real-world example. A young man, a software engineer. His proposal was rejected in less than 24 hours. The reason? Mangal dosh. Mangal in the 7th house. The system flagged a material weakness and stopped reading, but an auditor never stops at the red line. I performed an independent audit. Yes, the risk flag existed, but here is what was ignored. An exalted Chandra indicating emotional stability, Guru aspect on Mangal reducing aggression, an upcoming Shukra Dasha pointing toward harmony, not conflict. So what was the audit opinion? The gross risk looked high, but the net risk after controls was negligible. The match was compatible. It was rejected not because Jyotish failed, but because the audit stopped early. That is not prediction. That is professional negligence. Here is another failure. No severity assessment, no probability assessment. All risks are treated as equal. Low likelihood risks are treated as guaranteed failure. This is risk inflation. A classic audit red flag. And finally, there is no outcome review. After a rejection, no one tracks what actually happened. No predictions are reviewed. No false positives are admitted. There is no feedback loop. Decisions are made without ownership of consequences. So what is the root cause? It is not Jyotish. It is fear-based responsibility shifting. Nobody wants to be blamed if a marriage fails. So responsibility is transferred to the chart. That is not Jyotish. That is a governance failure. Here is the final audit conclusion. Jyotish is meant to advise, not to veto. When a system rejects people without applying its own controls, that system has failed its audit. I am Mukul Trehan. This was not a prediction. This was an audit finding.